Welcome to New York, a city under siege.
This is Gay USA, and yes, we have survived the Republican convention, but boy, do we hate them. And that was a contingent in the big Sunday United for Peace and Justice March, and we'll show you some of that in just a second, as soon as that tape rolls. There we go.
Now, some gay folks joined the Gays Against Bush contingent, but there were lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transgenders throughout this march, through all parts of it. This massive march, which organizers said was 500,000 people, the police said about 120,000. It was, according to the Times, the largest demonstration at a convention ever.
And this is the specific gay contingent assembling in Greenwich Village, waiting to march up 7th Avenue to join the whole big march.
Where were all the Iraqi Americans or something there, or whoever, greeting George Bush with flowers and saying how glad they are to have him as president? Where were those demonstrations?
Well, we haven't seen any of those. What we have in fact seen is demonstrators yelling at delegates all over the city, which feels great. And while this was going on, a bunch of us went up to Bryant Park, a couple miles north, where the gay Republicans were holding an event, a reception, the Log Cabin Republicans. And
who next week are supposed to say whether or not they're going to endorse Bush or go. Beautiful banner there, designed by
Gilbert Baker,
who was the designer of the rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Leading us all.
And someone who's a fan of Mary Tyler Moore. We are so creative, and we are everywhere. They're the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, making a New York appearance. They're usually in San Francisco. It felt great to have such a huge crowd out in the street, because it is so depressing to have the Republicans here and saying the hateful things they're saying.
People said they felt energized by just being a part of it. They're not sure what exact effect this is going to have on the rest of the country that sees this. Of course, the Republicans are hopeful that they will see us as these...
Well,
let's listen to Ty Wilson.
On TV, I just couldn't take any of his lies anymore. It's been, what, almost 4 years of him not really doing anything that he said he was going to do. But actually, that's not true. He's done everything that he intended to do. And I kind of realized as a gay black man in the middle class, in the arts, he's got nothing for me, because I don't have any of the things that are represented in the platform of his party, because they're anti-gay, they're anti-brown and black, they're anti-choice. The list kind of goes on and on. So one of the reasons I'm here is just to be like one voice in a chorus of many that gets louder and louder, and eventually they have to hear it. And if they don't hear our voice, they'll be able to see our ballots, and when everybody votes on November 2nd, that's when it's really going to matter.
What do you think of this huge gay and lesbian contingent today?
I think the gay groups are fab because, you know, it's New York, and we're supposed to be, you know, the center of where all of this gay collective energy comes from. And this group, Gays Against Bush, we started, there was a meeting a couple of months ago at the community center, and there may have been a dozen people there, and they're responsible for this huge contingent of people, you know, not paid, volunteer, lots of time, lots of organizing, and lots of energy. And because of that and the creativity of the gay community, we have things like this, and you get the word out, and people come out and show up for events like this. My name is Ty Wilson. I'm an illustrator, commercial artist. I do poster art and graphics here in the city. And, you know, I've watched GayUSA. I've been watching it for 20 years. So, you know, that's kind of where I get my news from the community, at the community center. So anything I can do to help support them or get the word out for them, I'm glad to do.
Thank you, Ty. We appreciate your viewership.
Thank you very much. And that said it all, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
About what the whole day was about.